Hello, it's Amanda here, and today I'm excited to talk to you about the 3 ways to use doTERRA essential oils. And whether you're brand new, thinking about getting some oils in your home, you need a refresher, or you've been an oil user for a long time, here's my tips on the easy 3 ways to use essential oils. And the first way that we can use essential oils is aromatically. So aromatically, we can smell the essential oils. We open the bottle, simply smell it. Many people do this with peppermint oil when driving in the car, but we can just smell it. And it will get to the part of our brain that works on our emotions quicker than we can say a full sentence. So the smells out of these bottles are very, very powerful. I remember when I first started using oils, I'm like, really? Can an oil change the way I feel that quickly? And I've seen it work over and over again. Myself, I love them for emotional support, right? You roll it on, you smell it, or you smell it out of the diffuser, and you are getting the benefits to calm emotions. So aromatically is a powerful way to use essential oils. Do not discount that it's really, really important. And so not only can we just smell them out of the bottle, right? We can make air fresheners, we can do all kinds of things with them, but we can use them in a diffuser. And diffusing is an easy way that you can have these oils going in your air all day long. Whether you're in your office, your workplace, wherever you might be, you can have your diffuser running. Once you fill it and get it started, it's going to go for probably 5 to 10 hours, depending on what setting you choose. And so using a diffuser, it's not hard, okay? And throughout this whole education process that I am giving you here, I just want to make it so simple for you to pick up your bottles of oil and start using them or start reusing them if you've been out of the habit. Because if we want the benefits and we want to feel better on a daily basis, we have to be consistent in using them. So using a diffuser is one of the easiest ways to use your oils and have them going into the air every single day. And so my diffuser right here, we're going to put a few drops. Now, depending on the space and your area, depends on the drops you use. If you're new and maybe in a smaller area, start with 4 total drops of oil, okay? Now, in my house right here today where I'm at, I have a bigger open area, kitchen and dining room. So I just added 4 drops of citrus bloom. This is one of my all-time favorite, happy, uplifting, a little floral scent, but mostly citrus. It's so, so good and very happy and uplifting. I love to use that one in the winter when there's not a lot of sunshine. And then I'm going to drop 3 drops of Shinrin-Yoku. And Shinrin-Yoku is the forest bathing blend. When we diffuse this or use it topically, it is like can be equivalent to spending a couple hours a day outside. And I think we all know how important it is that we get that outside energy and take care of ourselves. Just pour some water into your diffuser. Regular tap water. If you have really hard water, you might want to use a filtered water. If you notice a lot of buildup or a white mist coming out of your diffuser, that is when you might want to switch to a filtered water, okay? So I know we all have different types of water. So just do what works best for your diffuser. Keep it happy, keep it clean. And then for your diffuser, you put the on button on. And it should be going now. There it goes. That's all you do and let it run. And the nice thing about when we diffuse oils, we're getting the aromatic benefits. But the other thing that I want to make sure you understand is that it's purifying the air. All of the essential oils have properties that keep the air clean, keep germs at bay. So there's many reasons we want to have that diffuser going. Now, if you're in your office or your workplace, it can also help you with things like focus. It can boost mood. Any of those kinds of things are the reasons we want to use them aromatically. So straight out of the bottle or in a diffuser. The other thing you can do that I love to do, I do this every single day. I put a couple drops of my favorite oil in the morning, whatever I'm feeling for that day, on my essential oil jewelry. And it's going to stay on those lava stones. And throughout the day, you need a little boost, a little pick me up. Maybe we're feeling a little frazzled or we need a kick of energy. I can take a couple of nice deep breaths and smell this and get those emotional benefits. So there's the ways that we use them aromatically. The second way that I want to teach you about using essential oils is going to be topically. So we think of topical use when maybe we have a sore elbow, we hurt our knee, we twisted our ankle out for a walk. Those are going to be the times if you have a certain issue going on in a specific area, that is when you're going to want to grab your oils and use them topically. And we like to teach here at doTERRA that you are going to dilute your oils with, this is fractionated coconut oil. Fractionated means that it's liquid coconut oil. And most of the time for our carrier oil, we're going to use coconut oil. There are plenty of other carrier oil options. We have done research and found that the coconut oil does get into the body the quickest. So we like to use coconut oil. And then you can put about 30 drops of your oil. This one right here is On Guard. This is one that I believe every adult, every child should be using daily to be proactive, especially with our immune system. Might need to use it more during sickness season, but this is On Guard. You're going to take a roller. These lids are easy to pop off. For an adult dosage, you're going to put 30-ish drops of On Guard in your roller bottle. And I say ish because this is not a perfect science. I want you to feel comfortable opening your bottles, using them with confidence on your kids, on your pets, on yourself. So just know that you really can't mess it up, but it's important to understand that these doTERRA essential oils are super, super high quality. And so a little bit goes a long way. If you're like I used to be, I'm like, oh, I've got really bad head tension today. I'm going to use 10 drops of peppermint. Really, you don't need to do that. Just a drop or two can make a big difference. And so to make your oils last longer, to save money, know that you do not have to use a lot to get the results that you're looking for. And so we teach dilution because it gets it into your body quicker. They don't evaporate, they go into the body and get into our cells and go to work and do what we want them to do. The other reason seems kind of obvious. We dilute them because it makes your bottles of oil last longer. So each 15 ml bottle has 250 to 300 drops of oil. So by the time you're using it in your diffuser, you're making rollers, you're going to get a lot of uses out of each bottle of oil because a little bit goes a long way. Now, if you're diluting this for a child, you might do a total of 5 to 15 drops of essential oil based on just age and weight. So you could just tap down the dose a little bit for pets and adults, okay? So this one, when you have it in your roller, let's say you have a scratchy throat, I could put it right on my throat, right? This On Guard roller, I like to teach everyone, put it on your feet morning and night, set it by your toothbrush, get into the daily habit, teach your kids how to get into that habit, put it on the feet to be proactive and boost up our immune system, okay? Now, other ways to use it, let's say you made a deep blue roller. That's another really popular one that we like to make right away. You have a sore knee, you did something like that. You could put your roller right on the area where you're having issues. If this was digestion in a roller ball, I'm going to talk about that one in just a minute, you could actually roll it right on your abdomen. Or if you're having some issues and you're feeling a little something, you can roll it right along where you're feeling the issue. So way number 2, topical. The third way that I'm going to show you how to use essential oils is internally. And sometimes people are a little like, what? You can use these internally. The only oils that I would ever tell you to use internally are doTERRA's. Do not put any others in your body or on your body, to be honest. Most every other oil it's synthetic. A lot of them have synthetics in them. They are not 100% pure. Every single bottle of these oils goes through many testing processes to make sure there is not a trace of anything else. If there is, doTERRA will not bottle it. We send it back, a different company uses it. So don't buy your oils at the gas station. Don't buy them randomly online or from the grocery store. You want to make sure that you're using true doTERRA quality, not a mimic. Or sometimes people even make the bottles look exactly the same and it's not the real stuff in them. So you just want to be careful on that. But when using internal, so why would we want to do this? And I love that question. I get asked that question a lot. And using internal, we're going to get it in our body quicker. It's going to go to work. And if we have more serious issues or we're trying to be extra proactive, that's when we want to look at using our oils internally. And I don't say just suggest it. I highly, highly recommend it. If we want to be feeling our best every day, let's get these oils in and on our body. And so if this seems, you always want to make sure you look at your bottle. The doTERRA bottles have a supplement fact on the label. And the supplement fact means, in fact, that you can take it internally. Now, what my husband and I used to do in the beginning when we first started, we had a little glass with water, and we would just put a drop or so of each oil in there every morning, depending on what we want to take. Lemon, your citrus oils. This one, I hope you all can do this every single day. 20 total drops of any kind of citrus of doTERRAs that you want. There's plenty of options. Lime, lemon, grapefruit, and frankincense, the king of oils. That is one that it's such a great one to get into our body every single day because it's very, very good for cellular health, okay? So one way you can take these internally, you can put them in a little glass, put your drops, and just drink them down. Awesome. We did that for a long time, and that's a totally great way to start. Put a little bit of water. If you get to where you get more used to the taste and you can just do it straight under your tongue out of the bottle, except for oregano. Don't do that with oregano, okay? I'm giving you a pre-warning. But you can literally just drop it under your tongue. A couple drops. And this is one digestin that is super, super great for all things digestive. If you have any digestive issues, you can use it before meals. You can do it as often as needed if you're having some kind of a symptom, but they work quickly. And what we found is we started just dropping our frankincense, digestin, the oils internal when we need them, just dropping them straight in our mouth. We waste less. So it's getting more into our body. We're not having it stick to the side of the glass, but do whatever you need to. They also make little capsules that you can open. They're empty. You can put your drops of oil, close the capsule, and then swallow the essential oil. And so that's the ways that you can use them internally. And like I said, it's so important. Use your oils all 3 ways every single day, and you are on your way to better health. If you like what you see here, please subscribe to my YouTube channel and share with your friends.